Hi, welcome back to the land of dreams and possibilities. Today we've got another symbolic story. You can take the symbols that resonate with you and leave the rest behind. Let's begin. For this story, we drift far out into the vast ocean, a journey to the unknown. You have been floating on the ocean for weeks now. How did you even get there in the first place? You don't know. Your memory has become quite foggy. It has gotten really difficult. The sun is burning on your body. You long for some rest. How come everyone else seems to have a boat? You try to not move as much anymore. Your energy reserves run low. When was the last time that you have eaten? You don't seem to remember. In the beginning, you were scared of what lays beneath you in the depths of the ocean. Maybe some giant creature only waiting to swallow you whole. But after a while, you got used to the darkness and death underneath you. You kind of had to, not figuring out what was there and why, and what if it was dangerous? Why? You had to focus on staying afloat, looking up at the sun now instead of down. You spent many nights wishing for someone to carry you forward. You feel so heavy. On one random day, who knows which one, at this point in time doesn't seem to exist anymore. A shadow appears next to you. First, you didn't see it. You are concentrating on staying afloat in this never-ending story. Then an awkward sound. What is this, you think? Kind of scared but also curious. A face appears next to you. A whale. Your heart is pounding. In the blink of an eye, the whale swims underneath you and picks you up on its back. For a moment you wonder what is going on, but then you don't fight back. You can't fight back. You fall asleep really quick, a deep and long sleep with many dreams. Dreams of black and white and everything in between. As you wake up, you look at the sky. Was this just a dream? But now you are still here in the middle of the ocean. But now there's a whale accompanying you. In the distance, you begin to recognize land, a small island, a small mountain, some trees, not a lot, but maybe you could go there to rest a bit. The whale is swimming straight towards this island. The last few meters, you are swimming to the shore by yourself, waving the whale and thanking it. The first thing that you are noticing is the warm air and the birds singing. You decide to walk towards the trees. You urgently need some shadow on your skin. There are some coconuts on the sand. You pick up some stones to open them up. Finally, you are able to drink and eat. The sweet coconut water trickles down your throat. So refreshing. The coconut meat is extremely filling. You watch the sunset by the sea, have a shower under a small waterfall, and watch some butterflies. I want more, you think. You watch the horizon where a beautiful sunset appears. Are you ready to go back into the ocean? The whale appears. It had waited for you all along. You get into the water, swimming towards it, preparing for a long adventure. You've got some palm leaves to protect yourself from the sun, and a coconut to go. You get on the whale's back. It swims out into the endless ocean. Here you are again. The days go by slowly. The heat seems to even get worse now. The palm leaves only protect you to a certain extent. The whale, on the other hand, doesn't seem to get tired. It carries you forward like it never has done something else. At night, you count the stars that somehow seem to get brighter as the days go by. You are beginning to get really tired. You didn't sleep at all in fear of falling down into the deep water to drown. So you count sunrises, the rays of light on your skin, so beautiful. With time passing, this also gets difficult. What if I never get there? Maybe I should have just stayed on the last island, you think to yourself. Then you see some land. There must be another island, just in time. You feel exhausted, hungry, and tired. As you arrive at the coast, you see immediately that something is different. There are even more trees, and to your surprise, an abandoned house. You get into the comfort of four walls now. You find an old chair next to a river and place it in front of your house. You begin to cook in your small kitchen. Every morning you watch the beautiful sunrise and stare at the sea. What is out there? It is so beautiful, yet so quiet here. You even start to grow your own little garden with large fruit trees, being able to provide for yourself. One day you feel strange, as if something is still missing. You have an urge to go somewhere else, maybe to see new lands, to do new things, or to meet new people. So you decide to continue your journey, leaving your old home behind. You look back and feel a bit sad to leave this beautiful home that you built all by yourself. Then you turn around to look at the horizon. As you get to the shore, the whale is gone. You begin to get scared. You run up and down the coast, trying to find your companion. On the verge of giving up, you decide to go into the water alone. You already did this once, you remember? So you gather your courage to take your first steps towards the ocean. Something miraculous happens when your foot touches the water. A wooden beam appears. You are surprised. Carefully you take your next step on another wooden beam. Happily you go forward. First you move slowly, then faster and faster. Each time your foot touches the water, you trust that another wooden beam appears to hold you up. In the distance you see a whale's fin rising out of the water. You smile and keep going. The fin rises from the water, and suddenly the whale leaps beside you. Another step on your journey. That's the end. If you are still here, you can comment a whale emoji. So I would love to know, what does the story symbolize for you? What did you get out of it? If you want to, you can share your thoughts in the comments. I will see you soon. Bye.